What's up, travel friends? Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we're going to talk about our setup process for when we arrive at a campsite with our travel trailer. We were brand new to the travel trailer life about a year ago, and now we have a year of experience and making mistakes and learning from them to put together this video walking you through our setup process. This is a quick scroll through of our list. We're going to talk through all of these points in the video, and then at the end we're going to have a full clip of the list if you want to screenshot that and save it for your own use. This video is going to be the most beneficial to new travel trailer campers, but if you are an experienced travel trailer camper, then please leave some additional helpful information in the comment section under this video. Alright, let's dive into our setup list.
So we just got pulled into the site. Once we get the trailer roughly in place, there are a few things we want to check for. We check to see how far away we are from water and sewage and electric. And so this one, the sewage is at the back and the water's at the front and the electric's in the middle. Oh, and also you want to make sure you have enough room for your slide out. You've got clearance for your slide out. On our trailer, water's here, sewage is right under it, and electric service is at the back. And then we have our slide out here. There's plenty of clearance. One of our handy dandy tools is a device called LevelMate Pro, and they have their app. This tells us how level or unlevel the RV is, so we can see, up front, we need to go up by 0.75 inches, and then on the passenger side, they have different views. You can do a top-down view. I usually just use this view. So, passenger side and driver side, it's as if you're looking at it from the front. Passenger side needs to go up about an inch. These are Anderson levelers. Really easy to use.
After placing the levelers on the side of the trailer that needs to go up, you walk back into your vehicle.
So now we'll just pull forward a little bit. Now that we have the RV level from left to right, the next step is chocking the wheels so that when you disconnect from the tow vehicle, your RV doesn't go downhill. And so we'll chock it, and then we'll disconnect from the tow vehicle and then level it front to back.
The next step is to disconnect from the tow vehicle. For this step, it's helpful to have some extra little wooden blocks on you.
So here we are using the power tongue jack to raise the trailer. First, we need to raise it enough that the weight comes off of our weight distributing hitch so that we can remove those bars. You use this crank to relieve some of the pressure and then turn the little lever that releases and allows you to swing down and release the chain. Now we need to lower the trailer back down, and you can see this is actually strong enough to lift the back of the truck. So we lower down until start to see a little bit of a shift. The truck's no longer moving, and the hitch is moving a little bit. Once we get to that point, then we can take the pin out on the hitch.
At this point, usually just to make sure the trailer doesn't move anymore, I'll put the X-Tracks in. You're not really supposed to have them in if you're going up and down too much. So now we're completely disconnected from the tow vehicle. No, nothing's connected here. Also, now we'll pull forward, take the hitch out, put that away, and continue with our setup process. And we've still got to go down some. So, choose this, and just watch you in the app. That's it. We have this EMS surge protector by Progressive Industries. So this will just protect our surges. Our RV has 30 amp service. Yours might have 50. They sell 50 amp device as well. You want to get the protection device that corresponds to whatever amperage that your RV needs. And so now once this is hooked up and this breaker's on, you just watch for this thing to cycle through. Pressure regulator and a filter. So you want a pressure regulator because water pressure in some of these places can be pretty high, and your RV, the plumbing in your RV may not be able to handle the pressure. So you always want one of these to protect the water system in your RV. Hose for your RV's water system. You want to make sure that the hose that you're getting is rated for potable water. So we have 2 connection points for water. This is our black tank flush. So when we hook up to here, that will rinse out our black tank. This is the city water. Gloves.
Keep a handy dandy pack of nitrile gloves. So right there is where our gray and black tanks come out. And there is the gray handle for the gray tank and the black handle to open the black tank. So we're connecting the sewer line to that.
Gray is going to be your shower and sink, and black is going to be your waste.
The most clever parts of this RV is that they have a little metal rack in the back to keep your sewage line. Yeah. And this hose is 10 feet long? 15 feet long. So sometimes your sewer, like this campground, is going to be farther away, and you're going to need an extender.
So we have a 10-foot extender for the sewage.
Mm-hmm.
We have an extra 25 foot, so our water line's 25 feet, and we have an extra water line, so we can do 50 feet there. And then our electric cable, I think, is either 25 or 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
We have an extender for that as well.
So we'll leave links to all of these products that we use for hookups in our description below the video if you need to restock or if you need these for your new trailer. pull them together pretty easy. Yep, so now we open, and we washed our hands a little bit on the way over here, so a little bit of gray water was in there, so just flush down. That you have stuff in there. And you can see the water flowing. See it? Yep.
So stack up your blocks, and then we use a drill with an attachment for these stabilizers just to get it close. It just saves a little bit of time, and it says right on the stabilizer that they don't recommend using any sort of power equipment, so I usually just get it close, and then I'll use the crank that came with the RV to do the fine adjustment. Generally you want it to come in contact, you don't want to lift up the trailer.
We would turn on propane, or you could have done it earlier. Our propane was already on because we had our fridge running, but you would just make sure that if you have 2 tanks, you just want to make sure this nozzle is pointing towards the tank in use. It has a pointer on it.
Yep.
And you want this pointing towards the tank in use.
And the green means it's flowing.
Yep.
So this is already on both.
This is your shutoff for your electrical system, and so we just leave that on. We'll turn that off whenever we get back home and park it at the storage space.
To expand our slide out, we have a switch inside the trailer that just says slide room 1, in and out. We only have 1 slide out on our trailer, so you just press that switch, hold it down until the slide out is fully out. It'll make like a jerking sound when it's all the way out, and that's when you let go of the button and your slide out is extended. If we decide we want to extend the awning, then we just hold down the switch for the awning, which is located directly next to the switch for the slide out. And then finally, when you pack up to go somewhere, you want to stow all loose items. So when you get somewhere new, you can take those things all back out, like our toaster oven and our fruits and all that stuff. I'm sure the fridge, things are gonna fall out of it. What? I stored it right. Look at that. For the first time, nothing fell out of the fridge. The mayonnaise was just rocking a little bit, but yeah, try to stow things tightly when you leave somewhere so that things aren't flying out.
So this is the point where you can really start to relax, take your time, and get set up. This is also...
That's the poop caddy.
Yeah, this is our portable waste tank. So when we were earlier in the trip and we were staying at Watchman Campground in Zion, where there was only electric hookup, we used this a lot. So that's pretty much it for our setup process. There's just one more thing. I'm gonna turn off the Levelmate Pro. So it's just, we have it set up right up there in our closet. And so we just flip the switch and now it's off, because it does operate off a battery.
And that concludes our travel trailer setup process. After we finish setting up, we'll have a meal together and just relax for the rest of the evening and talk about everything we're going to do the rest of our time at this location. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more of our fun travel adventures. If you have any questions about setting up your travel trailer at a site, leave a comment under this video and we will answer it as best as we can. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a great day and happy travels!